Hi students, once again welcome you all in this session. Students, we have already started a new chapter for class 7, that is transportation in plants and animals, in which we have discussed about what is transportation, what is the need of transportation, and also discuss about the human circulatory system. In this session we are going to talk about a very important part of the human circulatory system, and that is blood. We have studied about the three main parts of the circulatory system, that is blood, blood vessels and heart. So today we are discuss about what is blood. So basically the blood is a translucent fluid, right? It is a translucent fluid which runs through the vessels and it transport all the essential materials which is required for our survival, right? It is about 5 to 6 liter blood found in our body. In every human being, it is about 5 to 6 liter. And it is formed in bone marrow, right? So now the question is, what is bone marrow? So students, bone marrow is the spongy tissue or spongy blood producing tissues which is found in some of our bones like vertebrae, skull, ribs, ilium and thigh bone, etc. Right? So the question, where the bone marrow is found? What is the location? So bone marrow is found in the center of most bones and has many blood vessels, and there are two types of bone marrow, and that is red bone marrow and yellow bone marrow. So in the coming picture you can see how it looks like and where it is located. So this picture is showing you the red bone marrow and yellow bone marrow location. So this is yellow bone marrow and this is the red bone marrow, and you can see many blood vessels are present in this bone marrow. So bone marrow is basically it helps in blood producing, and they also helps in bone formation, and many more functions is there of this bone marrow. So the students, in this picture you can see this portion is the bone marrow, like your spring roll. Okay, the filler of this spring roll is just like your bone marrow. So this is the location of the bone marrow, right? So there are many more functions of blood. You know students, in every single second there is 1 to 2 million blood is formed in our body, in every single second, right? And you know that blood is red. So why it is red in color? It is red in color because of the presence of a pigment, a red pigment called hemoglobin, which is basically iron containing pigment and having protein. Hemo, it means iron, and globin, it is a protein. So hemoglobin is iron containing pigment and they have protein also. So because of this hemoglobin, the blood is red. And what is the main function of this hemoglobin? Hemoglobin carries oxygen to our body, and this blood was discovered by a scientist named Carl Landsteiner. Now students, we have to understand what is the major function of the blood. As we know that blood is very important part of our circulatory system because it transport all essential material. So we have to see what are their functions. Let's look the function of the blood. It transport digested food from the small intestine to the other parts of the body. Whatever we eat, that food is transported, that nutrients is transported from small intestine to the other parts of the body, because our digestion is completed in the small intestine. It also carries oxygen from the lungs to the cells and carbon dioxide from the cells to the lungs, right? It protects the body against infection by destroying disease causing germs. Students, when you have an injury or cut in your body, you know that blood flows from your body, right? So this blood also helps in clotting the blood so that it can prevent excess loss of blood. Okay, and it also carries waste products from the cell to the kidney for removal from the body. Waste products like uric acid, urea, etc. as urine, right? So blood has many more functions. I hope you all understand about what is the function of blood. Now let us see how this blood is composed of, right? What is the component of blood? So there are two components of blood. One is plasma and the other one is blood cells. So what is plasma? Plasma is the fluidic part of the blood. It means it is the liquid part of the blood. It is about 55% of total volume of the blood, right? Students, the main role of this plasma is to take nutrients, hormones, protein, etc. to the body parts that need it. Cells also put their waste products into the plasma, right? This is the function of plasma. The next component of the cell of the blood is blood cells, that is RBC, WBC, platelets, right? These blood cells are suspended in plasma. They float in plasma, right? So I hope students you will understand the topic that is about the blood. So students, in our next section we will understand about the types of blood cells, their function, etc. Till then, thank you very much and keep watching this video.